it just feels alive. Their heart feels alive.
I just think the joy of knowing I got somewhere to go when I'm in need.
My experience being part of Second Mile is one of just connectivity and engagement fully. I think that's what drew me in.
How many years of your life have you been involved with Second Mile?
15 going on 16 now.
I came to Second Mile Ministry in 2021. It takes Second Mile to be my second family.
I feel like without Second Mile, I would have gave up a long time ago.
I'm glad that I joined Second Mile. It has really brought me out, and that is something that I will treasure for the rest of my life.
The mission of Second Mile Ministries is to empower the people of Brentwood to elevate their neighborhood through the gospel and holistic transformation. We want to see the Brentwood neighborhood become a community where justice reigns, students thrive, families flourish, and God is glorified. We believe that leaders from and for Brentwood have the best solutions to their own problems. So our goal is to raise up local leaders, to equip them, to empower them, and to use the assets that are already here to see our whole community flourish. Sometimes in the neighborhood, people will say there's only two choices. One that says either you settle for what is, or the other one that says you have to get out at all costs. But we want to create a third way where people have the option to say, I'm going to stay and I'm going to invest my life here as a leader and role model in the community. So when Second Mile talks about leadership development, that's what we're seeking to do, is to build up leaders in our community here who will invest and make an impact for the long haul.
They're building up leaders within the community, starting with the youth, and they come back and they give back. And there's testimonies of people who've gone through the Second Mile program wanting to do the same thing that Second Mile did for them. And so that's pretty cool.
I ain't had no friends, that was all I had. Because I wouldn't know most of the people I do. I didn't come and step into y'all doors for the most part. I wouldn't think how I do. I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Y'all really like piece me together in a way. Y'all are a part of my puzzle when it comes to life, for real, for real. They got faith in me. I could really change. If I see that you see it, maybe I'll see it too.
Our ministry is threefold at this point, is we work in the areas of youth leadership development, senior citizen social isolation programming, and community engagement. A thriving community here in Brentwood would look like somewhere where every part of a person's life is fulfilling God's design for that person. So that would be their spiritual life. But it's not limited to just their relationship with God. It's also, does that person have a job that is helping them live into their purpose? Are they able to provide for their family? Are they able to grow as a parent or as a spouse or in their relationships with friends? We want to see it being lived up to the standard that God has for them. And that'll be different for different people, but we believe that we have to at least see the opportunity there for people to flourish and have the best possible outcomes.
If you start meeting people, you start knocking on doors, you start spending time in the community, you'll feel like I feel, like you're in one of the best neighborhoods in the world. And so Second Mile for me, they've modeled that for me.
No other neighborhood gave me what I have today. It had me, like my scars and my determination, my willingness to still help out people I know in this neighborhood. I just refuse to give up on this neighborhood.
It's actually the people make the community, so it's really nice to reach out and get to know people of like minds that are sharing the vision of what we want here in our community. I met some wonderful people through the ministry for sure. And we got a lot of love and carrying on going on here. We do. You know we do.
A safe space. It's my safe space.
When I think of Second Mile, one of the things that comes out for me that is a theme after watching them after all these years has just been endurance. Like Brentwood is not an easy neighborhood to stay in, especially from years on end doing the work that they do, working with people in the community, working with kids in the community, running programs. They've been at it for almost 20 years. And so for me, they represent, my love for Brentwood came from being around and watching Second Mile do what they do in Brentwood.
Our community is nothing without the people. And see, when the people see that you are planted here, that you're not trying to go nowhere, that we're trying to bring us all together for a real good purpose, they jump on board. Now that I've gotten more knowledge of what's going on in my community and other people that I have met through the Second Mile Ministry, I have more people and resources to work with.
From where I come from. It don't even feel real.
The work that Second Mile is trying to do in Brentwood is bigger than any one person, one organization, one group of people can do together. It takes all of us.
It's like, it just feels so real. It's like a family over here.
People can do other things with their time, other things with their resources, but they choose to be here and they've devoted themselves for the long term for here.